Hi, welcome to Gladiator Tennis and Training. I'm Mark Jeffrey, the founder. You could be forgiven for thinking, have I come to a tennis coaching program or not? Am I in the right place? And let me tell you that this assault course is at Aldershot, which is the home of the British Army. The tennis courts, the sort of boot camp of tennis is 100 meters down the road, and the whole facility is a center for excellence. And this is where Gladiator Tennis and Training was born and bred, both on assault courses like this and with the SAS Top Gun fighter pilots and extreme sports athletes. And down to the tennis, this is the home of Gladiator Tennis and Training. Let me tell you what it does. Unashamedly, this is about teaching people how to become a big point player and win more matches. That's it. So this is definitely not for people that think tennis is social. You know, play up and play the game, anyone for tennis, that's absolutely fine, but this is not what it's about. This is unashamedly about becoming a big point player and winning more matches. Just consider 60 minutes of an average tennis match. 5 minutes is spent you preparing to receive and hit the ball. 5 minutes is spent with your opponent preparing to receive and hit the ball, and 50 minutes is spent with the ball not in play at all. Now consider the many tennis training programs that are all focused on the 5 minutes you're preparing to receive and hit, and really nobody looking at the 5 minutes of your opponent, and certainly the 50 minutes when the ball is not in play. So Gladiator Tennis and Training teaches you everything to do in 60 minutes and how to become effective, and it's also anchored in those intense emotional pressure moments at critical points. Let's ask another question now. It almost seems inevitable that in a long, tight, important match where the winner and the challenger is equal, you can see it at the Grand Slams, they're equal, but come the business end of the point, the meat and potatoes end, it's sort of inevitable that the person that's the winner and the big point player finds a way to win, and the gallant challenger finds a way to lose. It happens time and time again. So we need to ask ourselves the question, who are winners as a being, and what do they do in practice in order to savour that ecstasy of winning rather than the agony of a loss? So what we've done is we have decoded and deconstructed the elite in big points, the elite in winning when it really matters, because for them it's not a win or loss, it's a life or death, and they get no action replay. So these people are the military, particularly the elite, the SAS, the RAF and their elite, the Top Gun fighter pilots, and also extreme sports athletes that have done so much over the last decade to shift what's humanly possible for us human beings. And we've been able to understand that the training is all about these fight or flight moments, or freeze. It's when under extremes of pressure and risk and danger, the body, going way back to caveman times, sends out a series of nerve sequences and chemicals to shift you automatically into an abnormal operational situation. But at those times, the good news is you're given these superpowers. The body is and brain is infused with everything it needs, not just to play at its best, but to play above its best. But if you're not trained, you'll go into overwhelm and you'll play or underperform. So this is what the training is all about. And I can remember my training for combat operations with Staff Sergeant, going through the processes and the training and the drills, and I can remember saying to him, Staff, you know, this is all well and good, but when I get shot at, I'm concerned how I'll perform. And his response was quite simple, it was, sir, trust the training will kick in. All this and more is the training that we repurposed for tennis, for you to be a big point player, and for it to kick in for you to win more matches. This is a place for gladiators and Gladiatrix, the female Sparta version of gladiators. These are the sorts of conversations that we have. My mission is to research and deconstruct the training of the elite of big points and winning when it matters, and to repurpose it for yourselves. My mission is for everybody here to be the best that they can be, and is to give away for free the training that's not even being discussed, never mind offered anywhere else. So I kind of think it makes free training priceless. So if you're a tennis player that wants to be a big point player, and if you want to win, if you want to be in and around fellow gladiators and gladiatrix and enjoy their company, be part of the community, be part of the conversation, click this link. Carpe diem, seize the moment.